Hey family, Dad here. Hope you're having a great day. On this video, I just wanted to talk about another unexpected expense that hit me for the month of July. So as you know, my son is home for the summer. He goes to school down in Oregon. I decided right before he's about to leave next month back to school. And I thought it'd be a good time, just to get an oil change on the vehicle. And sure enough, not only an oil change, but something else, unexpected expense popped up. So I take my car to the 2010 Toyota Prius to Firestone, our local Firestone here. They do a great job. My experience, the manager's great. I've worked with him for almost probably 15 years now on all my vehicles that I've brought in there, and he's reliable, he's honest. I trust him at the end of the day, and that's really hard to find, especially in car repairs. So I always take my cars there. And for this month with the Prius, I thought I'd just take it down to get an oil change. My son doesn't drive the vehicle a lot. On average, maybe about 7, 8, 9,000 miles per year when he's at school. So it's about time to get an oil change, and that's what we did. Sure enough, when they were doing a basic inspection of the vehicle, the rear brakes were shot, essentially. They needed to get replaced. And I looked back in the history of the vehicle. On Firestone's website, you can create an account and it'll kind of document all the types of repairs that it's been done at their location and with your vehicle. So it's nice to have that instead of just holding on to all the sheets of invoices and repair works and all that kind of stuff. So that's a lot convenient, especially in this day and age with technology. And sure enough, the rear brakes on the Prius has never been replaced or repaired before. So I feel like it's pretty good run for 145,000 miles on the vehicle. So nevertheless, that that caught me off guard. Price on the repairs was, for the brakes itself, was $1,300 and some change, plus the oil change, which was about $100. It's a full synthetic blend. So I guess at this point in my life that I shouldn't really be surprised on any kind of car repairs and things like that. Things that like a rear brakes that I've never repaired before. I mean, basic maintenance type stuff is going to happen every year. I shared last year, there was a few unexpected auto repair expenses. And again, this year, it seems to be the same theme, unexpected auto expenses. So just to kind of keep that in the back of your head, you're going to run into them down the road. It may not be every year, but it's going to pop up. So of course I paid that and I charged it on my credit card, but I'm going to pay that off. I paid it off already with my, emergency reserves. And I've shared on a previous video before that, I have about 12 to 18 months of emergency reserves just because it makes me comfortable, 12 to 18 months. I know that's not the rule of thumb. Some suggest 3 to 6 months. Some suggest up to 12 months. But for me, I do 12 to 18 because that's what makes me sleep well at night. So hopefully no other issues with the Prius or any other of my vehicles. I do have a 2018 Sentra essentially in my garage, and I take it out once a day. When I take my dog out to the park, I'll drive that. My daughter has the 2023 Mazda CX-30. So I have all three vehicles under my name. Eventually I will give them to my kids, but for just cost reasons, I think the big thing, auto insurance, it's going to be cheaper. The kids under my name, bundling it, all three cars under one policy, plus my homeowner's policy gives it a significant discount, versus if my daughter decides to, get her own policy. I think she shopped around already and it was like $250, $300 a month. Be right around $3,000 to $3,600 a year for a policy on her own. So for now, she's just gonna stay under my policy. We'll evaluate it, on a year-by-year basis. So tell me your thoughts. What unexpected expenses have you had come across recently? Comment, like, subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. So that's all I got. I hope you all have a great day.